3, 2, 1, 0.
It's all out on the field, brother.
I'm there. I'm on the field.
What up? Welcome to Dynamite Rocketship. I'm Toby McMullen. I'm here with Tucker Brookshire.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy, Ellie De La Jews, all the way back from Cincinnati, Ohio. Toby did not catch that reference. It's a baseball player. You had no idea who I'm talking about.
Nope.
Plays for the Cincinnati Reds. Last name, not actually Jews. It's actually Cruz, but I was on the spot.
Dude, Cincinnati is the real Sin City.
They were up to no good in that godforsaken town.
I mean, if you're not sinning, how are you making ends meet out there, bro?
Cincinnati, one of the great failing American cities in America, had a wonderful time out there, but every city in America is a Chipotle, a Baskin Robbins,
Yep.
an Outback Steakhouse, a Red Lobster,
Yep.
a Planet Fitness,
Yep.
and then a dude ODing on fentanyl in the middle of the street.
And don't forget when he's talking about McDonald's. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's literally every city looks exactly the same in this country. We have too many cars. White people, figure out the fat stuff.
What do you mean?
Every white person in fucking Ohio is 395 pounds.
What
which
else
is,
are you going to do out there?
well, that's not that.
Dude, it's Ohio is nothing. It's flat. It's meth. There's not a lot going on.
Yeah, it's a real peek into how things have unfolded in this country, the middle of the country,
Yeah.
you know?
I associate Ohio with Bud Light Platinum.
Damn, I forgot about Bud Light Platinum.
Just a couple fellas going living it up.
Do they still have Bud Light Platinum?
No, they sold it. Ohio drank it all.
That was like, back in college, Bud Light Platinum was like if you were really trying to piss the bed with a girl.
Oh yeah,
You had about 14 of those things.
yeah, baby. I got a 12 or a Bud Light Platinum, and my Honda Accord has a spoiler on it.
The blue bottles. It's like
Yeah.
the Saratoga bottle now. Shout out Saratoga.
Oh, that water overpriced.
Overpriced. So was the Platinum.
Couple Poland Spring fellas.
Not to brag.
No, yeah, Ohio is not great. But how were the shows?
Well, Toby, I got to be honest. On Thursday night, the first show of the weekend, there were 9 people there, and I had the single worst bomb of my entire career.
Let's go.
I'm talking 20 minutes of dead silence. You know, the thing about me, bro, is sometimes people look at me and go, "What is wrong with that guy?"
yeah. I'm incredibly close to you. I do it all the time.
I mean, it's so strange to see it live and in the flesh when there's 10 people looking at you with like sheer terror.
Just like, oh no,
Yeah.
this can happen.
Yeah, this can be the result of a childhood gone awry. People were just, I mean, like, I go up there and, you know, I talk about chicks or whatever, and everyone's married in the audience.
Of course.
They're going, we haven't thought about chicks or penis or anything in 36 years.
This motherfucker better start talking about Landman.
I gotta get a good Sopranos bit any day now.
Yeah,
Fucking
dude.
tie it in.
Dude, can you hit me with a nice Yellowstone reference,
Yeah,
bro?
I got nothing to say to these people. I mean, Toby, for 20 minutes, it was just
Dude, you got on a plane.
literally, bro, just to go there and like, this is them going. They're like looking at each other like, is he allowed to do this? But the other shows are absolutely incredible. The rest of the weekend was fucking amazing. I love my life and I love being alive and I love America and I love the middle of the country and I love fat white people as well, despite what I said up top.
I got beef with white women.
Why? What happened?
They all.
I don't know why I said why. Who the hell doesn't?
For real. For real. Dude, no. All white chicks, we gotta have a what's it called when they sit you down and tell you your life's all fucked up? Intervention. We gotta
I
have
thought you meant therapy.
No.
What's the difference, really?
No. I think some people go in and they're like, "You're doing great, bud."
Right. Not my therapist. My therapist is like, take the earrings out already. Grow up and be a man and throw the credit card away. Your mother's calling.
Dude, okay. White women, you gotta stop buying Olipop.
Oh, I hate, ooh.
You gotta stop.
I'm such an Olipop head.
No, you're not.
Brother, I have one every night.
It tastes like sink water.
You don't even want to know the flavor I get.
What do you get?
You don't, I'm afraid to tell. It's a Toby ass flavor.
No.
I get banana cream.
They're all
I have a banana cream Olipop every single night with a 6-pack of Oreos.
Dude, you are
Stoned
a white
out of-
lady. God
I am.
damn it, dude.
Stoned out of my mind watching a guy build a shed in the woods on YouTube for 4 hours straight, licking the icing off the Oreo.
Dude, Okay, banana Olipop tasted like someone stepped on a banana and then you're licking the bottom of their shoe.
I'm a pie guy.
Dude, it's so bad.
I'm in a pie phase.
It's just good. It's just good graphic design. That's the only thing.
Have you had one?
They're all bad.
Have you had the banana cream?
Have I been duped by their alluring, beautiful graphic design? Left and right, dude.
They taste like soda.
When was the last time you had a soda?
Well, I had a ginger ale in the plane, as a matter of fact, about 4 hours ago,
And
bitch. And it ain't no banana cream.
And at your first sip, did you sip it and then go, oh my God, I've been lying to myself?
Absolutely not. I'm an Olipop head,
Dude,
bro.
Olipop is dog water.
Actually, sort of a poppy guy as well, but you don't know about poppy.
I know about Poppy.
Okay.
This shit is so bad.
Why do you not like? Is it because you want people to be that you want people to, if you're going to indulge?
No, I would like someone to make a good soda alternative, sure, but no one has done it.
The cherry cola Olipop is amazing.
It tastes like it came out of a fountain when racism was still a thing.
That's why it's so good.
It tastes like
It's
a segregated soda fountain.
And I ain't got no problem with that.
Dude.
Oh, come on now.
No.
Kidding.
That shit is so fucking terrible.
The banana cream tastes like banana cream, bro.
It does not.
God, you've never had. I can see it in your fucking eyes. You don't know shit about banana cream. You're a fucking banana pudding guy if there's ever been one.
I love banana pudding. Found out the secret to my aunt's banana pudding recipe. She wouldn't tell any of us.
What?
Vanilla coffee mate creamer instead of milk.
Ew. Ew. Whoa. That's filthy. That's like 14,000 calories.
Welcome to Made in North Carolina, brother.
God damn,
Get yourself a spoonful.
I bet that did taste good, though.
Yeah,
God
you know what
damn.
doesn't taste good? Olipop. And my bigger problem is they're expanding at such a rapid rate in every grocery store across this goddamn city that they're taking up real estate that could be delicious beverages there.
Folks, add it to another list of things Toby hates. We got to get a counter going. It's like Olipop and everything else.
That's not true. There are many things that I love.
Toby hates everything.
I don't hate everything.
What's one thing you like?
Shitting on Olipop.
Okay, there we go. Okay, not bad. That'll do. Well, it does kind of scream that there's probably toxins. And anytime a thing gets this big and popular, they have to start putting like microplastics in it to, keep the price at the correct level.
Well, they're also way too expensive. They're like $4 a can.
I've never looked at the price once in my life.
I'm honestly shocked.
I walk in, I go 6-pack of Oreos and banana cream. The Arab dude goes, "Yes, Mr. Oreo." Yes, Papa Banana.
My buddy used to go to a bodega in Crown Heights, and the guy would call him Mr. 40.
Yeah, precisely.
Mr. 40.
That's how you know my life has changed. I'm Mr. Oreo now. I used to be Mr. fucking 40, but look at me now, folks. Streamlined.
Kodak White.
White.
Are you talking about Mr. Oreo?
Mr. Oreo in the mother. I got nicknames all over this goddamn town, and none of them are good, as a matter of fact.
Yeah. Well, it just makes me mad because the graphic design in the can looks so good. The colors are so bright. It's so fun. It makes me think I'm going to crack it open. I'm going to feel like I'm on a pontoon boat in the middle of a lake in the summertime. And then I taste it, and it tastes like someone threw a banana peel into a puddle of stink water on the street.
But it also doesn't have 75 grams of sugar. It's like, that's a good starting point.
Yeah, you know what's a fine beverage? I'll tell you a beverage I do love.
What?
Why don't you sit down, have a nice meal, maybe a slice of pizza, maybe a little takeout Chinese food, crack yourself a nice little Diet Coke.
I do love a DC.
Now you're sitting on a beach in the summertime.
Let me tell you an unbelievable combination: a honey chipotle chicken at Chipotle with a Diet Coke.
I'll tell you an incredible
Double meat.
I'm gonna tell you an incredible combination. Anything X Diet Coke. It's like a math problem. It's just empty parentheses X Diet Coke.
Okay, there
it
we
works
go.
every time.
We got one thing you don't hate: Diet Coke.
I love Diet Coke.
Okay, Diet Coke and Jean-Claude Van Damme.
No, can I be real? Not a Van Damme head.
Okay, okay. Cross him off the list. Put him back on Toby Hates Everything. God damn.
Too many kicks.
God damn.
All of his splits feel forced.
God forbid a guy learn karate once in his life.
I don't like too many splits, dude. Keep your legs
All
together,
right,
Van
put
Damme.
splits on the list as well.
No.
But shout out to the gymnasts out there.
Well, no, splits are allowed, but it's venue specific.
Okay, right. When do you allow a split?
Olympics.
Okay. How do you feel about the Olympics?
Not
a fan. Put it on.
No, the Olympics are great.
Okay, interesting. Wow, that seems like something you would hate.
Why?
I don't know. It's something about it.
No, a bunch of competition, international. They're all fucking. It's great.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, I mean,
Sure.
Yeah, there's something so funny about, like, I mean, in that Olympic Village where they're all plowing away day and night, you get probably some of the most unique combinations of physiques that'll ever exist when it comes to sexual intercourse.
Let me watch, please.
I'm talking about like a 900-pound power lifter and some and some gymnast,
some ice skater. Drill a hole in that wall and put a webcam in there. I'll fucking pay $9.99 for that. Believe it.
Oh my god, they would get kicked out. I would say it's surprising that there isn't like Olympic OnlyFans, but it's like that.
Oh no, there is.
Really?
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't want to expose myself, but there's a couple Olympians out there that are dumping them out for very cheap. Turns out they don't pay well. The American government doesn't really pay you well to do fucking ice luging.
Yeah, well, that's everybody. That's not just us.
Right. Again.
Yeah, if you're ever looking to check out some 7th place long distance runners flat ass,
you can see it. A hard body on her. I don't want to share the link. I don't want to do any free advertising, but she's got about 20 of my dollars right now. Got me.
Yeah, I made you stop talking about it before we started, but you said you haven't slept today.
I haven't slept. I literally just I slept on the airport floor for about 2 hours. That's the only time I've slept in 48 hours. I'm an absolute loony fucking tune right now. That's why I got the glasses on. I don't want anyone to see my eyes. Sleeping on the airport floor. Nothing will make you feel like a fucking degenerate like that.
Been there.
Good Lord.
Been there. Looking at the price of bottled water at a Hudson News going, one day.
Took the Evian down, $4.95 for an Evian. Sure, send it.
Send it. Fired up.
Why the hell not? Yeah, I'm an absolute disaster right now. Being on the road is exhilarating, but travel is I just don't ever want to leave my house ever fucking again.
I hear you.
Just sitting in a hotel room cranking my meat for 5 days, then I'm on the fucking hotel or the airport floor for 2 hours. I haven't been comfortable since fucking Wednesday.
You haven't been comfortable since 2006.
Yeah, since 98, since that priest molested me. Everything's been topsy-turvy ever since then.
Yeah, soft hands on that guy.
Shout out to the Pope.
Shout out to the Pope draft.
Pope draft. Pope draft.
Yeah.
Pope draft. Shout out Cleveland Browns.
Who you got in the Pope draft?
We should
brother?
do it like a draft. We did do a little scouting combine. They got to run a 40.
Pope draft.
I'd pay a lot of money to see that.
Oh, dude, the combine would be sick. They're doing incense swinging.
They're running routes, just getting drilled in the dome by a fucking rookie quarterback.
Yeah, just like a guy hitting a stopwatch, and they're going, all right, how quickly can you move this molester to a different district? They hit it.
They're on the computer like, done. Like, this kid's got talent.
Yeah. On the way here, I was thinking about how this is I don't know if it's the first time. It's the first time I've been aware of it, that there's been a black pope in the eligible for the draft.
Whoa, Black Pope.
Black Pope.
Whoa.
That's fun.
That's my vote right there.
I'm telling you.
I don't give a shit. Where is he from? The Congo?
I don't know. Maybe.
I only say that because of Conclave. The Black Pope in Conclave was from the Congo. No racism.
Yeah, no, I think you might be from the Congo, for real. I think you might have nailed that.
Okay, well, can we please get a Black Pope?
Can we please get a fact check on that?
Yeah. God damn.
Oh no, he's from Cleveland.
Yeah, I was about to say that could go two very different ways. How do they do that?
What's up?
How do they pick the new pope?
They have a round robin. They do a round robin, and it's a series of different events. They do bare knuckle boxing, long jump, pole vaulting, and then this is an interesting twist: pie making.
Oh, nice! Wow, banana cream. Let me get in there, boys. I'll be fucking running the Vatican any day now. I got pie all over me.
Yeah, but I was on the way here, and I was like, man, if I wish that Black Pope had been a thing in like 1997. So that all the Def Jam comics could have had it instead of what if the president was black? Like, we're gonna have a basketball at the White House, basketball hoop at the White House. It's like they're going like, we're playing full court at the Vatican. You know?
Young Jeezy's got a song. He's like, my Pope is black, my Lambo's blue.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
sure, absolutely.
I mean, Black Pope is a good time. But can I say, Black Pope is the first time that those outfits will make sense.
The first Black Pope's gonna be fly as hell.
Oh, dude,
just in Gucci,
just the iced out Jesus piece.
Absolutely, no chance they're letting him have a Black Pope. The Vatican seems a little racist.
No,
not to fucking push any boundaries.
I
here,
forgot
that
the last Pope was kind of like the chillest Pope that's ever been.
Yeah, to be honest, I hated him because he was a Pope. I had no idea he was a good dude.
Yeah, he was the first one that was like, oh no, gay people, whatever. We're trying to get cash. Bro.
Yeah, I just assumed he was a molester.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I assume they're all molesters.
Safe bet.
You know,
In that franchise.
yeah. I mean, come on. It's like prove me once, fool me once. You know, fool me twice.
Well, it's
Fool me 3 times. You're a molester.
And it's like the way they break down NFL franchises. They're like, oh, long series of molestations in this organization.
You know, who we should get as the Black Pope, Shannon Sharp. there's a guy with a little molesting in his veins.
He's looking for work.
Yeah, he's fucking plugged in. He could be a Black Pope, and he's got all the signs.
Yeah,
up to no good. Come on now.
Yeah,
eating the ass of a 17-year-old. This guy.
Wait,
this
what?
guy's perfect for the Pope.
No,
I don't know if she was 17. She was 19, but 17, 19.
No, I think the most of the reporting I've seen on that is that it feels like a bit of a shakedown.
I think it's a bit of a shakedown, but
because the lawyer that lawyer is like known for that.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a bit of a shakedown, but there are text messages where he's like, "Let me eat your ass." 55-year-old man trying to eat a 19-year-old girl's ass. Let's get this guy in office already.
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
Who hasn't texted someone, "I want to eat your ass"?
Guilty.
Yeah. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Sure. Make me the Pope, goddammit.
Yeah, I couldn't possibly give a shit about that.
Right. It does seem like, not to defend a guy if he is guilty, but it is suspicious where every time a guy gets successful and famous, there's someone around the corner waiting to bring him down to his knees.
Oh, he announces that he's making like $50 million on some new deal, and then he gets slapped with a $25 million lawsuit.
Something interesting about that, but don't get me fucking started.
Weird how that works. What do you think Cat Williams would have to say about that situation?
I think Cat Williams called it 3 years ago. I do remember that interview. Cat Williams was like, "You got to watch out for these white bitches."
Yeah, he was like, "Shannon Sharp, you can't be fucking these snow bunnies."
God damn, the guy's never been wrong once in his life. You start fucking with a snow bunny, she will sue you.
It would not surprise me if Cat Williams at some point just comes out and be like, "Ladies and gentlemen of the planet Earth, I have a confession to make. Pimpin', I'm from the future. I'm a time traveler."
I believe him, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
Sure. Make him the Black Pope, for the love of God. He's
got
got it written all over him.
Dude.
You can see him in a robe right now.
So easily. The Father, the Son, and all these bitches.
That's what the church is missing, a little flavor. You know?
Yeah.
You gotta fucking rebrand here, fellas.
A little Flavor Flav.
Put me on it. Put me on the case.
No, you couldn't be a pope.
No, I couldn't. Actually, I don't know. I would turn my whole life around. I would completely go celibate and live in a small box for.
If you're talking to God, if you're the one guy on earth who gets to talk to God, we're so fucked.
I come out, I'm like, "The Lord says that Moscow mules need to be $4 now. Tequila sodas are $2, and the ladies, you gotta start paying." I'm just doing Black Pope.
Yeah, I was just saying, it feels like you're doing Black Pope.
I was doing Black Pope there. Sorry.
Whoa, real quick, guys. We got a new video up on the page. It's dope. Tucker took me out for a little exercise, put me through my paces, see where I'm at physically. It's not great, but the video is very fun. He really tortured me.
It wasn't. You didn't do nearly as bad as I thought. You did a little handstand. An unbelievable time either way. White boys in the park. Check it out. Patreon.com/Dynamite Rocketship.
Yeah, it's available to every tier, so just sign up and get after it. Thanks, guys. Yeah, we can't be letting you talk to God.
No, yeah. I mean, I've been talking to him. I'm going, "Help. Help, please come down here and fix this shit already." I have started praying recently.
You're going, "Hey, buddy, how about we give everybody a fat ass?"
I'm like, he's listening, honestly. The BBLs, he heard me. You know?
What have you been praying about?
I've been praying about my life. That's how you know things are not going so great, when you start praying again.
And you are like vehemently anti-God.
I am not a religious guy, but when I get down and out, I do start kind of going, "Lord, if you're listening."
Damn, down and out in Cincinnati.
Yeah, I'm literally in a hotel room in Cincinnati looking at some chick's OnlyFans going, "Lord, stop me, please.
Lord,
deliver me from evil.
Lord, give me the strength not to give this hoe $4.99.
And I'll tell you, the Lord did not answer my prayers. It seems like he hasn't answered my prayers in a while.
Hit her with a little active cash, huh?
Oh, yeah. I paid off the credit card this month, folks. Not to brag.
No
we're back to zero. They said I couldn't do it. I'll shout out to all my fucking haters. I'm fucking back to nothing where they couldn't get me. The interest rates never even touched me one time. Come on now. Month 1 down. We'll see how month 2 goes. They tried to fucking hold me back.
Yeah, I was in the grocery store looking at Olipop being upset, and I was thinking about God and just like, if God exists, not only am I not on his side, I think I'm actively at war with him.
Hell seems better, to be quite frank. I'm living in hell right now.
No.
No, I'm not. I feel grateful. I'm grateful for my life, grateful for the road, grateful for performing, grateful for stand-up comedy.
Oh, God, is you saying this in your underwear holding a razor blade? Just going, put it down, put it down.
If you're in a hotel room alone for long enough, man, it's hard not to have crazy thoughts. I was just in Cincinnati for 5 days, just prancing around my hotel room, just thinking about doing crazy things.
How do you behave in a hotel? You keep it clean?
No, God, no.
You fuck it all up.
Oh my God, I'm disgusting in there. Yeah. I put my clothes on the ground. I throw my towels on the wall.
Yep.
I fucking take the little lotion bottle, pour it all over myself, sit in front of the window, hope somebody sees me with my Peter out on accident.
Yep.
The whole night. That's what a hotel room is for.
Height of luxury. Height of luxury. And everybody out there, you got to do this. Anytime you check into a hotel, your first move, dude, you pick up that phone. You go, what's up? It's Tobes. I'm up in room 420. Oh, nice. Let me get a bunch of extra towels.
Oh, I didn't mean. I'm afraid of the phone.
What?
The hotel phone?
What?
I feel like they're gonna call me and be like, "Hey, we see you."
Oh,
I feel like they're gonna call me and be like, we're watching you right now, and put the dick away.
Man, you have clinical imposter syndrome,
I'm
dude.
terrified. The phone rang once when I was there, and I was like, "Oh my God, they know what I'm up to in here."
Yeah.
So I unplugged the phone like a schizophrenic guy. I'm like, no. I'm like fucking taking it apart. I'm like, please. I didn't mean it.
You got newspaper and tinfoil over the windows.
I'm really like smoking pot outside, like completely paranoid out of my mind.
Yeah, they have legal weed there.
They do have legal weed. The Cincinnati weed, not so great, if you can fucking believe it. It's so hard to find, It's like every show I'm just going, does anybody have pot? They're like, we're 73 years old. We don't fucking do that. We went to a soccer game out there.
That's sick.
I love soccer, but what a sport full of pussies.
What are you talking about?
Just flopping every play, these guys. Get off the ground.
You can't fault them for that. It's not the player's fault.
Why?
It's the free kick is too powerful. It's just part of the strategy of the game. You just have to accept it.
Which I understand. I'm like, I would be doing this. I'd be down there flopping like a bitch.
You have to. It's strategically over the course of a season, the number of free kicks you get out of suspect calls is too powerful for you not to.
Right. It is very European to fall over.
Yes.
And scream and go, please.
And then pop up. I love they're holding their ankle. They're like, oh, fuck. And they pop up and they jump 17 feet in the air.
It's like the most Spanish shit you've ever seen. Just guys screaming and then immediately sprinting again. Mm-hmm. A beautiful sport, though. The real football. Football. Maybe I'm out on football. I'm back on the real football.
Impossible. You love football. You're so rock hard for it.
I do. I fucking love the game.
Who was playing?
Whatever Cincinnati's football team, FC Cincinnati and and Sporting Clubs Kansas City. We won 2-0. Shout out to my boys on the Cincinnati football team.
Okay, the Cincinnati football team sounds like a pro league team. What was it? Cleveland?
The Sporting Kansas City.
Kansas City Sporting Club?
Not even that. Sporting Kansas City.
Oh, that's not a great name.
I know, it's terrible.
That sounds like
it doesn't ring as true as like a Bayern Munich.
That sounds like four guys out in kayaks fishing going, we should name our crew, dude. We're like sporting dudes.
Yeah, I kind of like sporting. We're sort
beers.
of sporting in our own right.
Sure.
We got a little sporting to us. Dick's sporting, if you will.
I like to sport. I did some sports this weekend.
What'd you do?
I went and hit golf balls, baby.
Oh.
Yeah, but we'll get into it. But I want to talk more about about soccer.
Yeah.
Were the fans fired up? Any songs?
It was actually incredible. They were like fucking lighting fireworks and doing smoke bombs, and like the atmosphere is fucking electric. In a town like Cincinnati where you have nothing to do, people will care about soccer.
Fuck yeah.
They're like the whole village was there.
MLS is on the come up.
Yeah, there's certainly a talent gap. They're not that great at the game. You can just kind of feel it, but it is a nice thing to do if you live in the fucking middle of nowhere, just nodding off on fentanyl, watching a guy fucking do a penalty kick.
Hell yeah.
You can feel the fentanyl in Ohio.
Oh yeah.
It's out there.
Oh yeah.
The homegrown fentanyl.
You see a cloud of smoke and you hit a little. I've never smelled that. What is that?
Yeah. Aluminum foil?
Some guy smoking fent.
Another place with a homeless problem.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
Cincinnati.
It's everywhere.
Everywhere I go, there's no one has a house.
Fuck no.
What? Just people sleeping on the street? It's like in Cincinnati, a house is $135. I'm like, even these guys can't fucking handle it. It's crazy.
I saw an amazing video of some sports team was playing, I think Liverpool, in big match. It's like the end of their season over there. And so they all pop off the smoke flares. Like
That's what they were doing, yeah.
Yeah. So they're supposed to be red, right? So this guy bought like 700 blue flares and spent 2 weeks rewrapping them he bought a bunch of blues and a bunch of reds and he swapped them. And then,
that's fire.
And then sold them on Facebook Marketplace or whatever. And then there's just videos of people inside the stadium popping up and be like, fuck yeah, Liverpool. And then it's blue smoke. And they're like, no.
Okay, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah. That's the kind of sabotage I fuck with, dude. That's so good.
Put it on the list. Sabotage. Things Toby likes. Sabotage.
Parentheses in a fun way.
Yeah, in a fun way. I kind of like it in general. Just sabotage away.
Oh, you're just out there just cutting brake lines?
Yeah, I kind of like a little deviousness, you know?
Yeah. Oh, I love that. Oh no, mate, no, he's supposed to be Liverpool, not the Blueberry Bulldogs or whatever the fuck.
A lot of Brits in Cincinnati as well. I met a lot of guys from the UK for some reason.
Finally found a place where no one cares about my teeth.
Out there, you've goddamn the Queen of England if you look like a Brit.
Oh, my leathery skin was off-putting overseas. I'm right at home here in Cincinnati.
No shade to Cincinnati, though. A wonderful town. I don't mean to take it down.
Oh, yeah, no shade at all. They're all fat and sunburned.
Yeah, no shade at all. But besides those two things, you guys are doing it. Dude, I went on this long run. Listen to this shit. This is amazing. I went on this long run. I had ice cream. They got some great ice cream out there, and it was 73 degrees. I was looking out at the sun, just taking it all in. The birds were chirping. And I'm literally just thinking about how amazing my life is and how lucky I am to be alive and how grateful I am to fucking exist at a time like this. And this fucking old couple with a walker, they're like moving at like 2 miles an hour. They fucking stop and we make eye contact. And the old woman looks up at the sky and she looks back down and she goes, "Isn't life just unbelievably beautiful?" And then she goes, "It's just a gift to be alive." And then they kept fucking walking. I almost started crying, bro.
Oh, I thought you were going to be like, then she got hit by a bus. And I'd be like, that's life.
Then she stepped on a heroin needle.
That's life.
Got HIV in her foot.
Yeah,
isn't life beautiful? Just dies right on the spot.
Well, she was looking up that and going, isn't life beautiful? Remember back in 1963 when I bought a house for a ham sandwich?
Yeah. Her mortgage is my OnlyFans payment.
Yeah. It was like an honest day's work could let you afford groceries and a car.
Yeah. The cynic in me was like, of course life's beautiful for you, bitch. You were born at the only right time in history. Get out of my face. I'm having ice cream. I'll like go back. I'm like, but life is beautiful, you know.
With your luck, she'd be like, "Is life beautiful?" And be like, "Life is beautiful." Your ice cream just falls off the cone.
No, I'm like, come to the show tonight. We need people in the audience.
Please, for the love of God. Yeah, but I played a little golf this weekend.
Yeah, you're kind of in your golf bag right now.
Yeah, look
golf
out.
Bag, sure.
Look out.
Would you shoot?
Yeah, I stopped keeping score.
Okay, not good.
Yeah, but I didn't play. It wasn't real golf.
Golf, another thing you like.
Yeah.
You actually like a lot of things.
I like golf. I like video games. I like skateboarding. Whatever interest a 14-year-old boy would have.
Right, yeah.
Put me on board.
Sure, yeah.
Boobs, butts.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
Yeah.
Boobs, butts.
Yeah.
Add them to the list. We should have a little counter going.
Yeah. So it wasn't real golf. It's not a real full course. It's what's known as chip and putt.
A par 3, if you will.
Number of par 3s, but even shorter than a standard par 3. So they're like the longest holes are 80 to 90 yards. There's a couple long ones. Those are the longest ones. There's 2 or 3 of those, and then the rest are all about 60 yards or whatever. So you're chipping and you're putting.
I want to do that.
Sure.
I can do that.
You think.
Damn it. Okay, yeah, it's probably harder than I think.
Well, here's how it went down for me. Is I was like, I woke up, it was Friday, I was feeling like dog shit. I just felt bad, mental chalk, dude. So I was like, fuck this, I'm getting out there, I'm gonna go hit some balls, dude. It'll be sick. So I'm like getting dressed, and I usually wear my normal shit, but I was like, no, I'm having fun with it, dude. I'm gonna put a little golf fit together. So I had khaki shorts. I have a green golf shirt so it's orange. It's covered in little oranges, tangerines. It's fun. Just bright. Good time. Got my sunglasses on. I'm just feeling good.
You're wearing a shirt covered in tangerines on the golf course.
Yeah, so is everybody else.
Sure.
It's not a golf course. I don't want to paint this.
Right. I think you're not even allowed to do that.
We're by the airport in Queens.
Okay, right. Okay, right.
Yeah,
it's not a country club.
This is as close as you can get to golf street rules.
Right.
You can take off a stroke if you shank your partner.
Right.
You know?
Okay, I like this.
Yeah.
Golf should be more violent.
No.
Okay.
Hockey has that covered.
Right. You should be able to like get into a fight with the clubs if you want to in the middle. Like hockey.
Start dueling?
Yeah. Just start beating the shit out of the guy you're playing with.
Yeah.
It'd be amazing.
Drop the gloves.
An XFL golf, if you will. Arena golf.
Yeah. I think this is the exact conversation they had when they came up with the idea for Happy Gilmore.
That is the plot to Happy Gilmore. Fuck. Mm-hmm. They should have like a gator that bites off your hand if you get too close.
Yeah. So I jump on I get a couple 2-3 clubs together, just a couple wedges in my putter, and jump on the train, take the train out. Riding on the train with golf clubs is a weird experience.
Right, yeah.
You see, it's fun though, because you get some like, what the fuck, a couple of those looks, but then you get these like deep, longing looks from dudes in suits. These guys who are looking at you like, I'm going home. My fucking girl hates me right now, dude. I would love to be, or like I got a meeting in 2 hours and they're looking at me and I'm just like, oh, fucking what's up, dude?
Middle of the day on a Tuesday. They're like, how the hell did he pull this off?
Middle of the day, it's about 4p.
Okay, not bad.
Yeah, we had a slow start.
Sure.
And I get out to the Flushing Meadows chip and putt right by the Mets Stadium. It's sick. You get off the train.
I know exactly where this is.
Fuck yeah, by those tennis courts.
Yeah.
So I get off the Mets Stadium. It's a beautiful day, sun shining. I see these other 2 bros in front of me also have the little banger golf bag. I was like, oh, these boys are fucking getting after it too. It's a fucking sick day. So then we're walking there, and they're like, let's say 15 yards ahead of me. They're 20 yards ahead of me. They're a little ways ahead of me. And when I pull up to the course, there's a guy putting the biggest chain you've ever seen around the gate. He's like locking it, right? Because they close at 7. They have a cutoff time,
right,
where they're not letting you in because it's like they're gonna have to get out. Yeah, whatever. Which I don't love it, but
no, that's fucked up.
It is. But I'm watching them talk, and they're like talking their way in, right? And so he unlocks it and lets them in. I go, oh, I'm in, dude. Yeah, I'm 20 seconds behind these guys.
Yeah.
So he lets them in. He's going to put the biggest, fattest. It's like a padlock you would see in medieval times. Like they put it around your neck and then fucking lock you in the stocks in the middle of the town square and throw fucking rocks and rotten vegetables.
We got to bring that back.
That'd be fun.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah. And then I see him. I go, up. No, bud. I go, hey, bud. And he goes, oh, sorry, we're so close. I go, come on. I try to hit him with the charm. I go, come on, we got those guys in 20 seconds. What's the difference? And he goes, those are the last guys for the day. I go, what are we talking about here? You close it. I was like, what time are you closing? It was 7. I go, it's 2 hours. I play fast. We'll be done. And he goes, no, I can't let you in. And then he cops a little tood with me. He tries to hit me with
never
a forceful.
Get a tood.
Tried to hit me with a little forceful, like, no. And then, so I just became a huge dick.
You went full Karen. I'll call the manager.
Not full Karen. Not I'll call the manager. I just go, come on, bro. That sucks. Not you suck.
That's good.
This situation
That's
sucks.
a good line.
I go, come on, that sucks. And I'm like dressed up like a fucking asshole.
A fucking tangerine.
I'm covered in tangerines.
You got bananas on your socks.
I got my shorts. I got my tan shoes on. I got my sunglasses on.
You gotta get back on the train.
Yeah, what the fuck,
that
dude?
would be so pathetic.
I would have had to jump in front of that train. It was the only option.
That's what you start doing. If he doesn't let you in, you go, I'll kill myself. I'll kill myself if you don't do this. My life is in your hands.
I literally go, buddy, look at me. I got the clubs. I got the shirt. I traveled all this way. Dude, it was like 45 minutes on the train. And I felt like a little kid sitting on the stoop with his baseball mitt, waiting for his dad to pick him up. You know, I got my mitt and my bat, and no one to play with. And then he walked into the little hut they have where they sell their concessions and rent you clubs and shit. And then as he walked in, he couldn't do it. He turned around and went, all right, but you got to play with those guys. And I was like, sick. I don't give a fucking shit. Let's go. So we check in, whatever.
Good on that guy. Shout out to him. Finally, some faith in humanity.
Shout out that dude.
Wow.
So I'm partnered with a couple guys just like me, dude.
What were they wearing?
The normal stuff.
Okay. They're in a banana shirt. The other guy's in a fucking apple shirt.
They were
the fruit boys.
They were a little more. They were a little more normal,
Right.
And I am. There's this thing.
You're a funny guy to get paired with too. They're like, who the fuck is this guy,
dude? Yeah.
Who the fuck is this goober?
Well, and the thing about golf is that golf is the most popular it's ever been.
Yeah.
And for a long time in golf, there was this thing: we got to grow the game. We got to grow the game. And I am the definition of we got to shrink the game.
They've grown it too far.
We can't have this guy in.
Not the long hair and the beard.
Yeah, tough looks out of the kid.
They used to not allow this whole thing was like banned in the 60s.
Yeah, no, I should be smoking cigs out back at the caddy shack.
Right.
So I'm like, hey, what's up, boys? They're saying this is your last group. You mind if I play with you guys? And they're like, oh no, cool, dude, whatever. And they're like, just like normal, our age, I would say more professional type dudes. But it's Friday afternoon, brother, and they're out in the sunshine. They're looking to have a good time. They pull out some beers. They crack their beers. I was like, oh, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah,
these are gonna be the bros. And I go, all right, I'll hit them with a fucking. I try to get the conversation going, right? And then right away, I'm like asking them about them, and they never once asked me anything about me.
Of course.
And I was like, oh no, these guys hate me.
Well, it is a little annoying to go golfing with your buddies and some goobers standing there going, "Hey, fellas."
Yeah, well, that's also part of golf, though. Like,
Right, I guess
oftentimes
I've never
you'll be paired up with randoms.
Yeah.
And it's not what you want. And make no mistake, I didn't want this either. I haven't hit golf balls in fucking 8 months. I wanted to get out there and like rework my swing and like get back into it, figure it out.
Yeah.
So I haven't hit a golf ball in a decade.
Yeah.
I go last off the tee.
We hit golf balls like a year ago.
Yeah, like no, that was like a year and a half ago.
A year and a half ago.
Yeah.
You're a liar.
What are you talking about?
You said a decade.
I was exaggerating for comedic effect.
We'll never do that again. How dare you?
That's like rule
what
one.
The fuck?
That's like rule one in the joking around
what the
handbook.
hell are you over here exaggerating for comedic effect? I would never.
It goes exaggerate for comedic effect. Do silly voices. That's A and
right,
B.
Okay. Put that on my list. Exaggerating for comedic effect of the things I hate.
Sure.
Kidding. All I do is exaggerate for comedic effect.
Yeah, but these bros, we go to hit our first balls. First guy ropes it. Just nice with it. Kid's wet with the club.
Well, what the hell is he doing on a par 3 if you're nice with it?
Because it's the only options you have in.
True.
Yeah, and sometimes you just want to go hit balls. Sometimes you want to go. You don't have time to go play a whole 18.
True. Okay.
We're just a couple fellas out there having a nice time.
I forgive him.
I like that you're indignant. You're like, this guy's too good for
Yeah,
this,
I'm like,
bro.
fuck these fucking guys. Let my boy in the fruit have a nice day.
Yeah, come on, dude.
Let the fruit man.
I got a
do his
tangerine
thing.
dream over here. What the fuck?
Can I tell you, tangerine dream, Olipop flavor. Literally,
I can't escape these fuckers.
There, they got you.
They got me. Yeah, but I go. But the first guy, wet, nice, lands on the green. It's like great shot, picking him up, whatever. His boy steps up and just fucking hooks it right into a tree. And I go, nice. We're about to have a fun day. This is gonna be a low key, whatever. And then he goes breakfast ball, which is a common thing. First, if you fuck up your first hit, your first shot of the day, you get a breakfast ball. Take another ball. Get
I
another
like
shot.
that. A breakfast ball. That's good.
Oh yeah. Let me tell you, buddy.
Breakfast ball at 4 p.m.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you, I got up there. I was hungry for some breakfast. I get up there and I'm like taking some practice swings. I'm like, all right, here we go, nice and easy, right onto the green, and I shanked it like you would not believe. I hit this ball so far to the right, it felt geometrically impossible.
You had a Thursday night in Cincinnati for 9 people, if you will.
Oh, buddy. I was in Cincinnati, dude. Oh, my God. Just one of the worst golf shots I've ever had in my entire life.
You know that in that moment, too, they're like, God damn it.
I felt these bros just go, fuck.
We're going to be here all night.
Yeah, no. And then I go, time for some bacon and eggs, boys. Drop another ball down, right? a little breakfast for the kids.
Little breakfast ball. I kind of love breakfast ball.
Breakfast ball's fun.
Yeah, that's good.
And let me tell you, hit the second one not any better than the first. Real bad. And I didn't even go putt at the first green. They wouldn't putt it. I wouldn't grab my balls. I just walked straight to the second one. And then was like, got my head right.
Can you play behind them?
No, because the guy was watching.
Oh, wow.
So we proceed to have similar. It goes about the same for the rest of the round. Just me, horrible. Second hole, I actually got it on the green, feeling pretty good. 2 putt for a little Parmesan cheese. No big deal.
Nice.
Got
Little
there.
pizza ball.
Yeah, well, pizza ball doesn't make sense.
Okay. I don't know. Parmesan. I don't know.
For a par.
Right. Okay.
A little par, a little cheese.
A little wop ball.
Yeah, so I'm out there. I'm a little rat sniffing from a cheese, right? Trying to get these pars. And we played, I don't know, 5 more holes. Maybe no, we got to the 9th, I think. And it was going really bad. At one point, you hit off mats, right? So it's like they're like foam mats. They're like you'd see it like a lot of driving ranges have them. A lot of simulators have them.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
They're actually not great to hit off of, according to my Instagram reels, because the ball can bounce up. It makes it easier to hit the ball.
Right.
So we get to one, and I go, let's hit off the grass on this one, dude. Let's play some real whatever. And the one bro who's I'm kind of chummy with. The other guy's kind of icing me, but I've fucking broken this other guy down.
I'd be icing you so hard, too.
Yeah, you would, you fucking
I'd
prick.
be like, who is this fucking guy?
If you were nice, you would be so insufferable. You would be so insufferable.
If I was absolutely hitting piss missiles out there, I'd be like, get this fucking goofball out of my feed.
Be hitting me with John Daly quotes. Just fucking rubbed in my face. Where's the first team? What's the course record? Dude. So I go, let's hit off the grass, boys. And they go, all right, yeah, fuck it, you go first. So I go, and there's the way the hole is set up. It's like one here, and then the next one is like right next to it, right?
Yeah.
So I would say 25, 30 feet off the green, there's a couple playing. Who the guy? I wish I'd been paired with them. We would have had fun because the guy's he's a long hair, he's got a beard, he's smoking his vape pen. That's the crew I should have.
That I like.
That's the crew I should have been with.
Yeah.
Now I hit this ball so fast and so hard right at them that
At the people?
Yeah, it was bad.
Oh, no.
Launched it right at him.
How old was he?
Our age.
Oh, okay, good. I thought he was like an old man.
No, he's like 30 something.
Okay. I thought you clanked an old man.
I fucking launched it at him. I hit him with a 4, and the other guy the guy who doesn't like me just goes 4. He like screams it, dude. And I was like, oh shit, thanks, man. He goes, yeah, that's how you kill people. He was like,
He said that?
Yeah,
fuck this guy.
he's a real prick.
What the fuck? I'm all over the place on this story. I'm like, actually, this guy's in the wrong. You're doing your thing out there.
Well, your preference is you're just the last thing you heard is where you stand.
Right. I'm like, this guy's a piece of shit, fruit boy.
A guy could say everything that you hate in life, and at the end, he'd be like, I like fat ass Latinas. You'd be like, this guy's all right.
We should start a podcast. That's what I would say.
Yeah, I launch it at these fucking guys, and then I walk over to get my ball. I go, oh shit, so sorry about that. And the bearded guy goes, oh dude, it's all good, man. Fucking who gives a shit? And the guy who didn't like me wouldn't let it go.
What did he say?
I was cracking jokes about it. I was like, yeah, I hit you with a real pussy one. My buddy here, he really launched it. He saved your life. So he's a real hero. Just like joking around.
Yeah.
And the guy goes, yeah, that's how people die.
Oh, he was being serious?
He was like kind of joking, but it was
dude.
I would say 20% joking, 80% serious.
Ooh, dude.
Yeah, he was being a real.
You're on a par 3, bro.
We're next to an airport.
Yeah, well, you're in Queens. Dude. The Mets are nearby.
The greens have literal holes in them.
He's like, I take this very seriously.
It's like, okay, what you should take seriously is the guy who's overdosing leaning against that fence, dude.
Yeah, he'd be pretty good at golf, I bet.
Yeah, there was a groundhog running around. So adorable.
No way. I love groundhogs.
Wait, you want to see a video?
Yeah, let me see.
Yeah, he
one of my favorite animals, Loki. I love the way their cheeks look. A groundhog.
You're gonna love this guy.
I just want to put peanuts in them.
Why peanuts?
I don't know. I want to see their mouth full of peanuts.
Look at this adorable little guy.
Damn, that is a groundhog.
Yeah, he's always there. He's always running around. And I was like,
groundhog golf.
Yeah, I was like, he's Queens guy. He's probably a union guy.
Yeah,
out there going, hey, all right, fellas, come on, keep it moving.
He's the manager.
Yeah, he's the marshal. I don't know why I did a Chicago accent. I don't know what a Queens accent would be.
That's about what a groundhog would sound like.
Yeah, that's how I envision it in my head.
Yeah, they're certainly not speaking proper English.
No, they're going, hey, fellas, hurry it up there.
Yeah.
And by the way, I see those beers. I'm just kidding.
And then they dig a little hole.
Yeah.
Shout out groundhogs.
Yeah, but then we got
let's get a groundhog in as the Pope.
Once we got to the 9th hole, it was getting a little darker, a little chillier. So a lot of people just bounced. So then it was empty. So then I just turned and I was like, all right, boys, been fun with you later. And then just went and played by myself. myself. Hit so much better.
No pressure.
No pressure. Hit like 5 balls. Got my swing back. I was like, that's what I fucking needed.
That performance anxiety.
Yes.
That's why I can't get hard.
That's why I can't. It's why you can't land skateboard tricks in front of chicks.
Right, yeah. I can't, that's why my dick is always soft because I'm afraid someone's going to think I'm bad at it.
All of the most egregious skateboarding injuries have occurred because a woman was present.
To be honest, everything bad that's ever happened in the world because a woman's present. Yeah. I can't handle the female gaze. I have a complete and total breakdown.
I get it. What was on my shirt? Yeah, but it was overall it was great.
So he left you alone after that. I guess you did your own thing.
Yeah,
thank God.
Yeah, but it's been so long since I've had like a social interaction like that where I'm like friendly and outgoing, and then the other people are just like, no.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like that's happened quite a lot.
To me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I mean,
it happens to me all the time.
Well, you're insufferable.
Well, good. Fair point. Well played. People are constantly looking at me like, can he go away?
You said the whole crowd of people being like,
yeah, literally 9 people going, nope.
Nope. Next.
Literally.
Yeah, but it bummed me out. It hurt my feelings.
Well, you were just trying to have a nice time.
Trying to have a nice time. Goof off.
Nobody wants anyone to have fun anymore.
Fuck no.
On a par 3, you should be able to just fucking like smoke crack in the middle of the match.
Whatever it should be a requirement.
Yeah, especially if you're showing up anywhere with just wedges.
Yeah.
Just wedges.
This guy was about to give me a wedge.
Sure.
Yeah.
Potato.
What?
Wedge.
I love a potato wedge.
Me too.
God damn, they're good.
Had a couple this weekend.
Did you really?
Yeah.
You hit the fast food out there? No, you would never.
No, but they came with a little meal. We had some wings.
Hey, look out.
Not to brag.
You have a Skyline chili?
I've had it before, and that shit is disgusting.
I haven't had it. It's the only like regional one that everyone talks up that I haven't hit.
It's just not. It's not worth even. I tried it years ago. It's not worth even trying.
It looks watery.
Yeah, it looks like poo.
Yeah, it is.
With all due respect, on spaghetti.
On spaghetti.
Again, you get enough white people in a city, and they just fucking. They just act out of line.
I agree.
They put the chili on the spaghetti. They put onions on top. It's like, can we get some culture in here?
Yeah, Black Pope will save us.
Black Pope. Yes, Shannon Sharp.
Black Pope will save us.
Get Shannon Sharp on the fucking Bengals.
Hang on,
get him out of retirement.
I thought you were talking about Shedeur Sanders.
Shout out Shedeur.
How the Panthers do in the draft?
A+ draft. Boys, we're going to win the fucking Super Bowl. We're absolutely untouchable. Everyone's saying we had the greatest draft of all time. I love football, and I love men competing. Did you see the thing where Shedeur Sanders, the Falcons defensive coordinator, his son stole the contact list for all the people in the draft and was prank calling people saying they were getting picked and then they weren't?
Holy shit.
And then they traced it back to him and he like clearly got caught and he had to call them all back in a Paul. He called Shedeur Sanders and was like, hey, it's Mickey Loomis with the Saints. We're going to take you here. And he goes, I can't wait, man. He goes, you're going to have to keep waiting. And then hung up on him.
No way.
Yeah. And then he got caught and he had to fucking call Shedeur Sanders back and be like, I apologize for being a piece of shit.
That's so mean. That's
the meanest thing.
Fucking proper devious.
That's really fucked up.
That's not the kind of sabotage I like.
No, yeah, I didn't like that either. I was like, this is still a kid with dreams. He may be a nepo baby, but he's a kid with dreams. You know,
I'm trying to. That'd be like if someone called you and be like, Tucker, I'm the head of HBO. We're giving you the hour.
Yeah, well then I'd be like, all right, whose defensive coordinator's son is calling me right now? I know for a damn fact it ain't the HBO office.
Dude, that would be so upsetting. I would be crushed.
Well, he was crushed. There's a video of him getting the call, and he is crushed. He's really sad. They did to a tight end, Tyler Warren, as well.
Dude, that's dirty. That's dirty play.
You can't give a kid a list of phone numbers though and expect him not to prank call.
No.
A 21-year-old, I'd be doing the same thing.
Have you seen the video of the kids who had the phone number to the dugout of a college team?
No.
And they got them to sub in a pitcher?
No, that's fire.
I call him up and they go, hey, get Carcetti out there, get him moving around. And the guy goes, the guy goes, what? He goes, get Carcetti moving around. And he goes, all right. And then you see and then it like cuts. You see the broadcast, and they're like, Carcetti hitting the bullpen or whatever. And these guys are in their living room just going, oh, fuck yeah.
We gotta bring back prank calling. Actually, as a matter of fact,
prank call them.
Yeah,
little crank hangers.
We kind of stopped that with caller ID. You couldn't really do it anymore.
No, yeah.
Now we kind of lost that art form.
Yeah, you get an unknown number.
Yeah, you go. This is the hospital trying to get my $17,000 for my arm I broke in 2004.
Yeah, the scam calling is really no one answers their phone anymore.
No,
you're the only person I know to FaceTime you because that's the only way you'll communicate with you.
No, literally, because a debt collector can't call me on FaceTime. Yeah. I literally don't answer the phone if it isn't FaceTime because I owe so many people money. I'm like, let me see your face first.
That makes so much sense, dude. I couldn't
Toby, swear to God, that's why.
I couldn't figure out why you were so obsessed with FaceTime. I thought it was because FaceTime is encrypted, which is why drug dealers like FaceTime.
Yeah,
it's like you can't wiretap a FaceTime. I thought that's what it was. I thought you were just being a psycho.
Well, truthfully, I like to see people's obviously it shows up as your name. I like to see people's eyes. You know, I like to if we're gonna have a conversation, I want to know you're there. You know, but like if you are a random number, ain't no chance I'm answering.
Would you answer a random FaceTime?
If I could see, yeah, I just answer. It's an Indian guy being like, "It's me, your mother. I need your social security and your banking information." I'm like, "Okay, mommy."
Mommy makes it sound like you're talking to some big titty goth lady.
Sure, I'll give you my social security if you're a big goth lady. Make no mistake.
It's calling someone mommy just makes me think of like a guy looking up at some chick being like, "Can I have a smooch?"
Sure, I'll do it.
Shout out all the short kings out there. Yeah, I'm impervious to the scam calls. Can't be got.
Well, I've just been getting called for debt for so long that I can tell when it's a bill collector. You can feel it through the phone.
Yes,
like the way my phone vibrates, I'm like, this is someone looking for money from me.
Like you're Darth Vader sensing Luke.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, I'm like the force is dark here with this one. Yeah. I'm in so much medical debt. They've been calling me for like 17 years. It's hilarious. It's like, at what point do you think I'm? Just move on.
Let it go, bro.
Yeah, like give it the fuck up.
Yeah.
They'll be like, it's very important. We need your $7,000 that you never pay. It's like, guys, if I didn't pay it first, I'm not paying now.
You're not getting me, dude.
Yeah.
All of the phishing texts I get are like your car payment is overdue. And I'm like, you're toll, you owe your toll. And I'm like, you dummy.
Yeah, you think I have a car?
I haven't had a car ever in my life. I don't have a license, you fucking idiots.
I don't even know how people get a car.
I don't either.
You got to get like approved, and you got to pay $400 a month for a car.
I imagine
walk. What? Get a scooter, bro.
I imagine that there's some sort of ritual where everyone's wearing hoods and you sacrifice some sort of animal in the middle of a pentagram.
Then they pull up in like a 1988 Honda Prius. You're like, finally,
that's good. 88 Prius.
I don't know if they had those back then.
No.
That's an electric vehicle.
If they had an electric vehicle in the 80s, that thing would have been leaking battery acid over every road.
I guess that's more of a hybrid vehicle. Whatever.
There would be videos of guys who were missing fingers going, my car melted my hand, dude.
That's how long it's been since I've had a car. I don't even remember what year they've made these things. I haven't owned a car since no lie, maybe 2010.
What'd you have?
A Ford Ranger, stick shift.
Oh, nice.
Real man alert truck.
Well,
real man driving a truck with a stick shift.
That's not a truck.
It was a truck.
A Ford Ranger?
You don't know about a Ford Ranger. Stick shift Ford Ranger?
Isn't a Ford?
Look it up. It was a real truck. I used to drive it on job sites. Pull up looking like a full grown adult.
Oh, that is a truck. What was I thinking of?
That's what I thought, bitch.
I was thinking of an SUV.
I'm one of the last few guys that knows how to drive stick shift. It's one of my few masculine traits.
Oh yeah.
If I wasn't sucking so much penis on the side, you'd think I was a fucking hetero guy.
Well, that's why I had to switch automatic.
Right.
It's too hard to suck guys off while you're driving.
Right. Yeah, I need both hands. Yeah. With the men I'm dealing with, they got to get both hands on that big hammer of theirs. Only time I'm in a car is to suck dick for a ride.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That's what I'm doing when I go to these places in these small towns where they don't know what I'm talking about. I literally have to just pretend to be gay for 20 minutes to freak them out.
Yes.
I'm up there dancing. I'm doing this with my hands, saying I'm gay, and they're going, "Oh, okay, we'll laugh at that." We've never had one of those here before.
Oh, what a fun little twink from the big city.
Yeah, I'm going, any gay people here? Ah! God, I'm a hack. Jesus. Literally did that for 5 shows straight. Any gay people here? No gay people. I'm gay. 20 minutes of that. Jesus, I hate my career. I've made nothing but mistakes. I'm literally dancing for fucking heteros. What a disaster.
Oh, that's a good time. Fuck. I had something. I forgot what it was. I don't know. Something about stick shift, probably.
Stick shift. Hard to do. People don't understand.
No, it's easy. Clutch in, gas out, gas in, clutch out.
It's easy to say, harder to do.
And then you hit him with this. Hit him with it.
That's actually pretty close, yeah. Do you drive stick?
I've done a lot of Sims.
You got the little steering wheel in your desk in your house.
Never an in-home sim, but I when I go to an arcade, I do look for racing games that have a clutch.
Well, my autism really wants me to get one of those flight simulators and learn how to fly.
No,
I want to do that so bad. You ever seen those?
Yeah, I have, and you'd be the guy who's going. I don't know how to land. I'm not too worried about that.
Right. No, that's why you got to learn.
Yeah.
They're like the real autism guys. They build a full like cockpit in their house.
Oh yeah,
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get a full cockpit.
drop fit.
Full cock.
Yeah,
Pit it in me.
pit of dudes. Suck
Yeah.
'em off.
Yeah, there we go. Sorry. Can't say cock without
I'm just picturing. You remember in Saw 2 when she's digging through all the needles?
I've never seen Saw 2, to be honest.
It's not good.
Okay.
But she's in a pit full of needles. It's cocks instead of
They
needles.
filmed that in Brooklyn.
Indeed. A little bit of Cincinnati too.
Hey, yeah, I was about to say.
I was saying because you just be practicing to fly planes into buildings.
Oh, I didn't even catch that reference.
Yeah,
That's why I'm training.
You wouldn't be too concerned about the landings.
Yeah, my cockpit simulator has me. We start with the hijacking. The first 5 minutes of it is like, now grab a box cutter from your kitchen. God damn, I forgot they did that.
No, you got a 3D print ghost gun.
Right, true. Easy to do.
Harder than you think. A lot of them explode.
What, if you print the ghost gun?
Yeah.
How do you know?
No,
Okay, all right.
Let's not worry about that.
If Luigi can do it, anybody can do it.
I don't think he was ghosting.
My boy pleaded not guilty today. They're gonna kill this guy.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh, yikes. I
he's
knew he was
dead.
going to, but oh boy, he is going to be a martyr.
Well, I think that's why they might not do it.
Right, because he would go down in history as the single like most celebrated martyr in the history of the country.
Without question.
He probably knows that too.
They just suicided some Epstein witness.
I know, Virginia Gouffre. I actually don't know if she killed herself because she put up a video a month ago and she was like,
she has tons and tons of posts that are like, I am not suicidal. If I kill myself, avenge me for my family.
But in the which again, obviously I'm on board to say they killed this woman. But about a month ago, she put up a video and she was like, I've been diagnosed with a really terminal. I think they killed her because she got really sick and she was like, there's no way for me to survive. She was doing like goodbye messages on her IG and shit. But they probably gave her the disease. They probably like poked her when she was like out in the park or something.
Now that I like.
Yeah, little AIDS in the butt.
Yeah.
To make you go, maybe it's time for me to kill
Put
myself.
it right to an Olipop, that dumb chick. Fucking sucked it right down.
Right. They put some fucking herpes in her Olipop. She said, "All right, I'm gonna blow my brains out."
Yeah. If you want an ethnic cleansing in America, put it in the Olipop.
They'll take the hipsters in Brooklyn first.
All the whiteys are dead.
I'm actually not opposed to that. Olipop, get on it. Let's solve a couple problems while we're at it.
Yeah, Olipop some captain's bases.
You want to fix autism? Shout out RFK. You want to fix autism? Start with the Olipop.
You think the Diet Coke's making me retarded?
It ain't the Diet Coke. I think it's the general nature of your life. But
That's probably true. Yeah. Yep.
RFK really waging war on my boys. You hate to see it.
On what boys?
The autistic people.
Oh yeah, he's not a fan.
Yeah, come on, fellas. That's
It's-
my target audience.
It's like fuck, dude, you almost had it.
Yeah, he's cutting in on my bottom line.
He's like we got all this stuff is creating medical issues. We got to clear it out because I fucking hate these guys.
Yeah, it's like,
no,
dude, these are my boys.
No,
I'm one.
the bros, dude.
He
Come
has
on.
no idea the army he's up against.
Oh, every train operator.
Every guy I know.
Yeah, good luck having your internet function, dude.
Yeah,
You're trying to
literally.
cripple IT departments fucking left and right in this country, dude.
You're literally praying for a bad time. You start trying to solve autism. Autism is the only thing holding this country up right now.
Dude, you're insane.
Little Elon's got autism, for God's sake. What the hell is he talking about?
I saw a great thing that was like, if you want to cripple the internet infrastructure, that the way to do it is to just blow up every furry convention that happens. because the majority
They're
of
all software engineers.
yes,
Yeah.
and they all work in IT.
Yeah. That is a good place to start. If you're really like, if you're an anarchist, you fucking start hitting up the Best Westerns in like the middle of Kansas when they have those conventions.
A couple times a year, there's some very important flights with very weird dudes who, if they go down, we're fucked.
It's like IBM. IBM is holding on by a string of guys dressed as cats getting pegged by a woman dressed as a fucking flamingo or whatever.
Yes,
That's the truth.
that makes sense. Do you think they have zippers? They must have custom suits.
Oh, bro. Okay. This woman I went to college with, she has a business right now.
Okay.
Where she makes the suits for furries. And you can go on her website. They're like $7,500.
Amazing.
So you gotta be like successful to be a furry.
Yeah, dude, it's like golf.
It's like it is kind of like
a little bit of a barrier for entry.
Yeah, it's kind
in more ways than one.
No, literally. You have to be like financially sound if you want to get pegged as a raccoon. That's where we're at.
Man, we are such different guys because I never think of the guys. You're like any guy who would wear that suit wants to get fucked in the ass. And then I'm always envisioning them fucking someone.
Oh, yeah. I mean, are they doing the fucking?
I think so.
What a bizarre hetero thing to be into. I feel like if you're going to go that crazy, go crazy.
I mean, imagine having to scrub jizz out of felt. That's got to be difficult. That's going to take some
to imagine
industrial strength chemicals.
Yeah, I got a couple felt things I can't clean to this day.
Yeah, dude, it's just a goofy outfit covered in spooge.
I always think of them like packing the head. You know, they're like trying to get on the plane, and they got to bring the head on as a carry-on.
No,
something.
you got to check that.
Right,
you got to check that.
But then you got to like pick it up from the baggage claim. You're like, sorry, this is my raccoon head. I'm going to a thing later.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I bet you are. You don't look like any mascot I've ever seen. They're like, yeah, sorry, I just I didn't have a suitcase that would fit it.
Yeah. So what are you the mascot for? Oh, weirdest dudes ever.
You ever heard of sexual perversion?
Yeah, me and the bros. But I get it though. I get
it. Yeah.
If you're like completely uncomfortable in society, you know, it's like a way for you to feel outgoing while also protected because you're behind this big mask or whatever.
And sex is scary enough. It's like, it's nice to kind of hide behind a thing.
I bet if I had pulled up to that fucking par 3 as a giant elephant guy, those dudes would have been cooler to me.
You just show up full furry outfit with a pack of clubs. You're like, fellas, from behind the mask.
Boys, I'm doing the Philly fanatic belly shake. I'm fucking having a good time with it.
They're like, you know what? This guy's all right. What are you doing next week?
This guy's a good time.
They should have mascots on the golf course. Just dudes doing like fucking shooting t-shirt cannons at everybody.
Dude. I forgot. I had one line that I was like, this is going to dunk. And it got no response. We're a couple holes deep and we're about to go. The way the course goes, it like turns in the back, which is why I was able to like split up with those dudes because no one was watching us or whatever. And right as we're about to hit that spot, the guy who didn't like me goes, should we get some more beers, dude, before we go all the way back there? And the other guy was like, yeah, dude. Yeah. He's like, all right, I'll go. And they turned to me. He's like, you want anything from the stand? I was like, only if they started selling Zins. And then he just goes, I don't think they sell those.
And you were just swinging and missing.
And I was like, really, dude? Fuck.
How the hell do you golf and not know what Zin is?
How do you golf and not have a fun time?
Yeah, what the hell? I see. You also probably told me you didn't drink, too. They're like, God, this guy's a fucking pussy.
They would have had to offer me a beer for me to tell them that.
Right. Yeah, true.
Or
I wouldn't have offered you a beer either. You're some random guy. Like, go buy your fucking own.
Well, that's because you're a cheap dick.
Tangerine Dream.
Yeah, I'm having a nice time with that.
I ain't buying nobody nothing.
Whatever. We got to bounce, brother, I believe.
God damn. Yet another incredible episode. You know the fucking drill, folks. Patreon.com/Dynamite Rocketship. Sign up. What an incredible video you made, Toby. That was absolutely hilarious.
Yeah. I meant to say that at the beginning of the episode. God, I suck at this. Yeah, we got a new video up on the page. It's available for every tier. You sign up for whatever you like. You'll get the video. Tucker took me out to work out in the streets, and I mostly tried to puke fairly unsuccessfully.
An absolute electric time. The video is hilarious.
Yeah, it was a really fun time. I'm really stoked on it. It came out awesome. So go check that out. It's a good time.
New York.
And then bonus episodes out the waz up on that motherfucker.
Y'all know the motherfucking drill.
Yeah, hell yeah. Thanks for tuning in. We greatly appreciate it. Thanks to everybody who shows up every week for us. We can't thank you guys enough. You fucking rule. And we will catch you guys in a week.
Bye-bye.
Later.